choir on stage so that they can do the national anthem. Let us now welcome the choir to take the stage. Then we do the national anthem. COMFESA Choir 2022, Yase Western Cape. Let's give it a huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. That was the Western Cape COMFESA Choir, year 2022. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome us all, let's invite on the stage the chairperson of the board, Mr. Bandile Mngoma. A big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And those that are watching far and wide, welcome. This is the culmination of a program that has started more or less around a year or so ago. And it's in response to the COVID impact and the shutdown that it had on the choral opera classical industry. In the main, we are supported by the Department of Sports, Arts and Culture and collaboration with other institutions, just like the Artscape as we are here today. And this is a response specifically to say, can we have our talented singers that are unemployed, that are talented, that are gifted, and yet cannot eke an income out of their talent? So this is just a little but big showcase. In marketing, we talk about show and tell. So we're going to show and tell what is it that is possible. And we then wrap it up and say, this is a proof of concept. You know, proof of concept that there could be employment, albeit it could be for a short period of time and stints. And in South Africa, we do have what we call the Extended Public Works Program. You know, and there are industries that earn a living out of temporary employment. And these singers behind me here have been getting a stipend. It's embarrassing, but at the same time, I'm proud in that at least for the past 3 months, they were able to do something that is in their hearts of hearts. We've had a series of workshops, we had a series of clinics, and we spoke around the music of business. More than anything else, we have to have a 360 view of what this industry can achieve. And today is a thank you. It's a big thank you. It's a good luck in your futures, all of the best. And for you watching at home, please do support them. And with these few words, enjoy the show. Thank you.
Thank you, Chairperson. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the very first song that the choir is about to perform is a song arranged by one of the Cape Town composers. And the title of the song is Even Me. The vocal ensemble will be conducted by Mr. Monde Mdingi. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Such a beautiful song, well arranged, beautiful harmonies there. And let's give a huge round of applause to Maestro Mondem Dingi. Sendibona bakhona sebebawela uyifaka umpampampa lengoma. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the choir is going to present to us a song titled Heimweer. Let's give this choir and the conductor, Mr. Munwabisi Bambani, a huge round of applause. Bravo. And now, ladies and gentlemen, they'll be performing to us a song composed by Mr. Lungile Jacobs, the president of COMFESA, a song titled Sekwenze Njani. And this vocal ensemble, ladies and gentlemen, will be conducted by Professor Joe Michael Schreiber, all the way from USA. A huge round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Prof. Michael Schreiber joining the choir. Right. A huge round of applause for Prof. Joe Michael Scheiber. And now, ladies and gentlemen, there will be rendering to us a song titled Sizanibo, composed by one of our South African female composers, all the way from KZN, Tobilem Tiane. And ladies and gentlemen, let's give this choir a huge round of applause as they are about to perform Sizanibo. All right, ndiyaxelelwa ke into okokuba banqaniwe bafuna amanzi kuthiwa make ndithathe ixesha elifutshane banqaniwe basafuna ukusela amanzi liza lisethi ngalakho Thixo Nkosi inyaniso sonke inhlangazo sizwema sozehusi amatolo kwele lezwe akakobe phambi kwakho sithe sithi sonke ilwimi siyelocelo tumbo ay amen 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 ay amen ay amen ay amen 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 amen. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you, Western Cape. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Sorry, ladies and gents. Kaloku thina singabantu bepumps, amaxesha amaninzi, neflops. Ngoku ke kukho sisi uthile ekufuneke aphinde afake i-high heels. Kuyacelwa into kokuba noko this is live. Siyavela ezindaweni noko awunawuthi ungene uhamba ngenyawo. Nxiba dadewethu izihlangu zakho. Nxiba sisi izihlangu zakho. Nxiba sisi. Sisi. Right. Bona uqhela isimiselo. Right. Thank you, ladies and gents. Over to you, conductor. Right. And ladies and gentlemen, the song, I must say, this is a newly composed song by Tobile Mtiane, who got commissioned by COMFESA in development of women in South Africa with choral. Ngicela siqhubele COMFESA for ukwenza lonto. Phambili bafana. And ladies and gentlemen, now they are about to perform a song composed by M.M. Mwerane. The song is titled Ruri.
Glory
That was beautiful. That was beautiful, ladies and gents. And now, in fact, I'm not too sure whether it's the new trend, leyo conductor base kapa yokucheba ifade mvanje. But I know it's going to take time ukufika kokala ngoba idutywa iphuma kade emntwini. And ladies and gentlemen, to join the choir on stage, let's welcome one of the female conductors, Zalapa, a Western Cape, Karen Scofield Nell, to conduct this vocal ensemble. They will be rendering a song titled Ride On King Jesus by Moses Hogan. What a great performance. Masimkwabele kwakhona madoda. Karen Scofield now. Wow, man. Such a beautiful rendition, ladies and gentlemen. And now the vocal ensemble is going to present to us a song by Mzilikazi Khumalo titled Izibongo Zikashaka. Is bongos kashaka. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Buti Yashizwele. Monwai will conduct Mbuti Yashizwele. Right, ladies and gents, like LNG break, 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and then we continue with our program. We're only left with about 3 beautiful songs. Sabanji Kokas, non why? Yeah, Kenny, Yabona. Okala balapa molweni kala. Otsepo balapa. Maninzi oconductor balapa. Namhlanje omonde balapa. Khona nomnye ongumchongi othile umonde. Fike enxiba ibhatyi epink Nkosi yam apha ngaphakathi endlini. Le 2 minutes lapha ke sonke sike siphakame sithi ewe ndoyana ewe ndoyana ewe ndoyana ewe ndoyana Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Roy a huge round of applause. Quiet, please. Quiet. Thank you.
Baba
sesibulela nale vibe oyifakileyo nwai. Wasaya ke vibe emnandi. Ladies and gentlemen, now they are going to present "O come ye everyone that thirsted." And the chorus, "And then shall your light," from Elijah, composed by Felix Mendelssohn. Mr. Conductor, over to you, sir. Quiet, please. Quiet. Nabo basaba lisango in my time. Ango 1997. Siku 2022 right now as ba elolizwi lisekhona. Thank you.
Oh, come, everyone that thirsted, oh, come to the water.
ladies and gentlemen. Now, the vocal ensemble is going to perform to us a second last song from Cavalleria Rusticana by Pietro Mascagni, and the title of the song is Regina Coeli, the Easter hymn. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the conductor a huge round of applause for such beautiful work. Simkhwabele umonwabisi, good people. lovely performance, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe once more, ladies and gentlemen. A beautiful rendition. And now before the last song, let's invite on stage the president of COMFESA and Mr. Lungile Jacobs to do the vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a round of applause. Mr. Lungile Jacobs, the president of COMFESA. Obudlungile ngalama Grootman etashida. Yeah. Lama Grootman you opango UCT Eshale UCT ne UWC Creative Arts Choir. Ayibona idashida yakhe in nice and ihleli. Uyacaca into kokuba uke wayothungisa somewhere hamba afike eWestern Cape. Over to you, President.
Good afternoon. Can we once again give them a round of applause? So this is the last of the three. How many have been watching online the other two? Can I see hands? Great, great. Whilst I'm talking, I'm going to ask the following people to please walk down to the stage. Kanye, Bly, please come to the stage. Timothy, even if you're working, leave your camera and come to the stage. Our chairperson of the board, please come to the stage. If Graham Diesel is in the house, please come to the stage. If Elohim Lacosta is in the house, please come to the stage. Vuvu, Shmana, if you're in the house, please come to the stage. Noli Zui, where are you? If you're in the house, please come to the stage. Who am I forgetting of the crew? Mr. Panjatua, if you're in the house, come to the stage. Gwashu, if you're in the house, please come to the stage. Whilst they're walking down, in 2012, UECMA gave a mandate to the executive to form a national organization. In Cape Town, UECMA says, let's form something bigger than the organization. And whilst that was happening, COMFESA was then born. At the COMFESA conference, with all organizations you can think of present, one of the things that we were mandated to do was to find a way of professionalizing the industry, the sector. One of the assignments that we were given is to make sure that we change how things are done in the industry. And you will remember that we've tried some of these things. So when we submitted this idea, as you all know, these things start with an idea, and I want to thank my executive committee and the board. It was a bit difficult for me to convince them of what this is all about, because this was something new. This was something that we were not used to in the country, and I pleaded, and they cross-questioned me, and they were like, how is this going to work, da, da, da. And I said, guys, this thing will work. So I want to thank them for believing that this will work. When we submitted the proposal to the National Department of Arts and Culture, it was not easy, because even they did not understand. The reason we did this virtually most of the time, it was because the proposal was submitted during, I think we were at lockdown level 5 at the time when we submitted the proposal. It took over a year for the department to get to a point where they accepted our proposal. And so hence it was primarily and mostly, you know. But the beautiful thing is that we started in the Free State. We did the same thing. We auditioned people, and we made sure that for about 6-7 weeks, they earned a little bit of salary every week for their efforts to come to the rehearsals. So this was partly job creation. Right at the beginning of it, we also commissioned three lady composers, because part of the whole process is to try and encourage and promote women in the management of choirs and as part of the composers. We have a National Composers Forum, and we only have 3 ladies in the organization, and that is not on. So that was the composition that you heard here. We commissioned Tobilem Tiane, Wezwe Vandala, and Mrs. Tambo. These ladies, one is from the Eastern Cape, one from KZN, one from Rustenburg. And they all came to the party and wrote something beautiful for us. And we are grateful to them for that. And hence, I would like us to give them a round of applause, please, ladies and gentlemen. And so the whole idea, this is now for everybody at home and people that are here. The whole idea of this project is that we were putting together a proof of concept that this thing can work. And whilst this is the last of this particular phrase or session, we will be getting together again probably in about a month or 2. We will tell them when we're coming together. Because the idea is that this does not end here. Today, whilst we are ending the first cycle, this does not end. And besides the fact that next year we are adding 3 more provinces, we will not announce them here today, but please stay tuned. This block of the year will be the COMFESA year, that we can tell you. The January, February, March part of the year will be the COMFESA Symposium months, and a lot of processes, activities, workshop, masterclasses will be happening. But we are trying to do a proof of concept so that companies and government can see that we can actually have choirs that are employing people and are making a living out of singing in choirs, so that people don't just do this for the fun of it. This talent, imagine this number of people. We also have about 18 that did not make it who are as good. So there is a lot of work that we still need to do. And our choirs back home, we want to collaborate with associations in the provinces, associations nationally. We want to collaborate. Please, let us make sure that choirs on the ground do not suffer unnecessarily. So this is what this whole thing is all about, to make sure that we create opportunities for choirs. I want to thank all our facilitators who were in the provinces. We had in Limpopo 2 great gentlemen, Utami Zungu from TUT and Professor Martin Berger from University of Stellenbosch. They facilitated our session in Limpopo. We had in the Free State Nomtandazo Solomon and also Michael Dingan. And here at home, you saw our great Patrick Tikolo working side by side with Professor Schreiber and also Bongail Makajana. Can they stand, please? Where's Bongs? Backstage. Where's Bongs? Oh, backstage. And can we give them a round of applause, please? Now, as part of this process, we also are trying to encourage composers to put themselves together. And in the Free State, we had a presentation, if you remember, by Manzi Vabaza on the idea of how do we profile and how do we make sure we archive our music in the country so that there's a place where when you're looking for music, you are able to go. For some odd reason, publishing is still a thing of the past in us, in our African music. So that is going to be looked into. I also want to thank a lot of people who behind the scenes have helped to make this thing come through. The National Department of Arts and Culture, with the team that is working with us at the National Department, the provincial government here, the Department of Cultural Affairs and Sports, we'd like to thank them. In Limpopo as well, we worked very well with the Provincial Department of Sports, Arts and Culture. In the Free State is the only place where we were like welcomed with very warm hands right at the beginning, and then we worked with a church in Limpopo, even though, you know, they wanted some financial benefit from us. But here, we got this place here for free at Artscape. Can we give them a round of applause? And so we got a place to rehearse here, and those are the kind of collaborations that we're looking for. And Marlene Leroux, the CEO, also made some further commitments yesterday. And Marlene, we will take those commitments up where you want to create a home for COMFESA here in Cape Town. How do you like that? You know? And so we want to thank Artscape as well. And then let me come now to the people that are on stage here. We have a board of directors, and that board of directors is chaired by Bandile Mngoma, that gentleman over there. Some board members are not here. We have the Secretary General of the organization, Timothy Zulu. And then we have the Administrative Secretary, Okanye Bly. And then we had a local organizing committee, people that helped us to facilitate things locally. This is Elohim. Elohim is, by the way, the interesting thing is that he is not local, but he saw our advert and came to our meetings and said he wants to participate. He's an artist manager, for those who are interested, all the way from Mozambique. Angola. So, you know, and then we have Uvuvu Shmane, you guys know who she is. And then we have, oh, sorry, can we do that? Let's do that. And then we have Charles Panjatwa, you all know him, Charlie. And then I want to call this young man right here, Lomfanalo. This young man is my little brother, yes, he's my little brother. He was the technical director of the project. So in terms of making sure that all these three choirs in these three provinces, all the soloists, all the auditions, he was in charge of that. And I want us to give him a huge round of applause. Right. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to recognize all the conductors in the three provinces. In Limpopo, we had Jimmy Kumalo. In the Free State, we had Umpo Tenjokwayo. And here we have Unwai. Where's Nwai? I'm reminded that in the Free State, we had two conductors. And the only provinces that had a lady conductor rehearsing the choir, and then I want to recognize two people here locally who came to be part of the workshops and the master classes. Karen, please, can you rise so that people can, you saw her conducting? Karen Schofield. And then we had Monde over there. Monde, please. Now, here's the deal. We wanted to start this thing with a band, a big band. And hence, we went international and brought in an international person here. And it's amazing that all the way from Los Angeles, he arrived on Thursday, he's leaving day after tomorrow. He just came for this project here. And I'm trying to say, let us do these things, guys. This man is going to be our contact forever. He's going to be talking to these conductors that he's been working with, and he's going to make sure that he links us with other people in the US. Dr. Schreiber is the former, by the way, we're the conductors here. He is the former chairperson of the American Choral Directors Association. So we need, so guys, please do engage him, Right, as we come to an end, I think I've thanked everybody that I can remember, but as we do this thing, I do want to recognize that in the Free State, Edgar's at Loch Logan Mall, they came to the party and they did make up for all our ladies, you know? So let's do that. We are approaching a lot of corporates to partner with them. So they will not be alone in this journey. There will be corporates that are linked to this choir so that it doesn't end here. And these are the things that are beautiful about what we're doing, is that we're bringing everybody together. Choral music needs to be taken seriously. And as we end, I would like to just ask that the choir, before they sing the last item, I want to bring this gentleman over there. Come. Is Ubulelani, guys, has been doing this thing and making sure that we get the necessary this is a bit much. But he supported this project because he saw value. He saw what we were trying to do. He saw that training and pedagogy is very important in what we're trying to do. If we don't focus on training people, let's minimize competitions and raise the issues of training and empowering people, especially women in our midst, so that this industry can have other people. Guys, please. We need to make sure that we empower younger people to come and do what we've done, what we've experienced. Thank you. BK, thank you very much for everything. Everybody. Sizawushiya ubongani magatyana kwesi stage. Now listen to this. What you're about to see was created about 2 hours ago. It's new. It's not even heard before. 2 hours ago, Ubongani came and created something, and we're about to experience that. Can we take a bow? Can we take a bow? Can everybody take a bow? Can we take a bow? All right. Thank you, and we love you all. Thank you, guys. Go to our website, go to our Facebook page, and let us know what needs to happen more, so that next year, when we go to the next 3 provinces, we know how to do this thing better. Who pianist? Mr. Beggars. Take a bow, take a bow, take a bow. Thank you.
Audience, please. You are part of the choir as well. So Nani, Jebakufakwa is Tibili, Nani Niafakwa. Yeah. Singene si tate sonke. Londo kumnyama ngoku senifuna ukwenza imiphanga ngoku mna. Mawethu ngoku sifikelela kulo ithuba lokokuba sithi sifunde. Sound engineer.
Okay. The title of the song is Mandela. It's a new composition. We started soprano. Mandela, Mandela, limgili kawe kweli lizwe. What? Two, Mandela, Mandela, limgili kawe kweli lizwe. Any sopranos in the house? 1, 2. Mandela, Mandela, limgili kawe kweli lizwe. Bayalila bomhlaba kwenze njani lisishiyile qawe. Bayalila bomhlaba kwenze njani lisishiyile qawe. Bayalila bomhlaba kwenze njani lisishiyile qawe. To the top now. Mandela, 1, 2. Mandela, Mandela, limkili kawe bayalila. Labo mhlaba kwenze njani lisishiyile lisishiyile kawe. That's sopranos. Okay. Altos, tenor, bass, Mandela kweli lizwe, right? Mandela kweli lizwe, awu lisishiyile qawe, right? Mandela kweli lizwe. 1, 2, 3, Mandela kweli lizwe, awu lisishiyile qawe. Tell the Lord, Mandela to the Lord. Mandela kweli lizwe, awu lisishiyile qawe. Tenors, 1, 2, Mandela kweli lizwe, 1, 2, hey, awu lisishiyile qawe. Basses, 1, 2, hey, Mandela kweli lizwe, 2, 3, alto tenor bass, 1, 2, hey, Mandela kweli lizwe, awu lisishiyile qawe. Mandela, Mandela, limgili kawe kweli lizwe. Bayalila bomhlaba kwenze njani lisishiyile qawe. Mandela, Mandela, limgili kawe kweli lizwe. Bayalila bomhlaba kwenze njani lisishiyile qawe. Let's do the last part of the song, B part. Tenors, owalwela thina esizweni, owalwela thina singabantu, right? Owalwela thina esizweni, owalwela thina singabantu. Mkhulule naphumule, aphumule uMandela. Owalwela thina esizweni, owalwela thina singabantu. Mkhulule naphumule, aphumule uMandela. Come tenors. Owalwela thina esizweni, owalwela thina singabantu. Mkhulule naphumule, aphumule uMandela. Soprano. Owalwela thina singabantu. Makaphumule, makaphumule uMandela. Carlos. Owalwela thina singabantu makaphumule uMandela. All those. Owalwela thina singabantu yena uMandela aphumule uMandela. Owalwela thina singabantu yena uMandela aphumule uMandela. Ham. Owalwela thina singabantu yena uMandela aphumule uMandela. That's the whole song, right? Now from the top to the end, good luck. Mandela, Mandela, one, two, Mandela, Mandela, look where it is where Bayalila Bumsaka. Oh, this is she. Mandela, Mandela.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great night. May the good Lord bless you. Thank you very much. You've been such a wonderful audience.